So for this next part, because I'm referencing two different sheets within one sheet, I went to the View tab and I did a new window and then did an arrange all vertical. And with this, I've got the income statement in one window and I've got my statement of cash flows in the other. To calculate cash dividends paid to shareholders, since this is a cash outflow out, we're going to start off by saying equal minus. So whatever the result we get, we want to take the opposite of that. Parentheses, I will reference the income statements, net income from 2020, and then I will subtract from that, parentheses, the difference for what happened in the balance sheet with regards to retained earnings from 2020 to 2019. So calculating that change is going to be the retained earnings of 2020 minus the retained earnings of 2019. I will end that parentheses, end the other parentheses, and I'm done. So you should get negative $33,055. So now wrapping this up, so this will be equal to sum of all of these cash flows, and then our net change in cash, or these three numbers in the column C, and you'll see negative 5,600. If I go back to the balance sheet, we should see that cash indeed is lower by that amount. So in other words, if I take this difference and noting that my formatting is already applied, that is indeed negative 5,600. So that's a good check to make sure you did that correctly. Okay, so I'll delete that now. All right, so now going back and doing some formatting type things with regards to this. So first I'm going to apply my number format to these. So let me actually X out of that and go maximizing this. So go back to our number format, custom, the one that we created is no longer here, but it's this one, add a comma. So that's there for us now. We can kind of, if you want, you can kind of copy the formatting that was done earlier to make a lot of this easier. So for example, this format, you can do format painter. And I will then go back to statement of cash flows and highlight this particular area from A1 to C3. I can go back to the balance sheet, another format. So then with this particular one, with the statement of cash flows, we can do some indentation. So let me actually do this for now. So my indentation is going to take place for anything that's not a total or a header. So to indent, that's the alignment, and then click the increase indent. And then I'll do that for this one as well as this one. Okay. So now some formatting things. So we'll do this for each of the kind of cash flows we had. Our final change. Copy this formatting. And then we actually don't need any borders for that one at the moment. then all this is times New Roman 12, so we'll just make sure that's the case. Whew. Made those percentages, we don't want that, so actually let me format painter that away. And then with those, I can go back and make those bold and italicized.